Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Newsday. I am your host Max Scoville, and this is the show we do on Tuesdays that's about news. If you guys missed me yesterday on my other show, Farts and Crafts, and had to sit through horrible art from my insufferable sidekick, Bill Zoker, I apologize, I was out sick. I had to go to the doctor because of the grossest thing. You want to hear it? I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Some of my hair decided to go off and start its own little sovereign nation, and it wound up being this fucking gross cyst on my scalp, which then fucking busted open, and it was nasty, and then it got infected, and Sunday my whole head hurt, and it hurt to lie down, and I was dizzy, so I went to the doctor, and he said, Max, you have a disgusting infected thing in your head, and he stabbed me in the head and pulled out a thing that looked like a fucking fava bean. It was really gross, but I feel better now. Worry not, I just have to wear this hat for a couple days. It's a medical hat. It's filled with poultices and various balms and salves. Anyway, I'm fine. My hair is fine. Don't worry. I'm not losing my hair. My hair is still great. Let's talk about video games. In the last week, there has been so much fun stuff about video games. We're nearing that part of the year where they tell us about the games, which is, of course, E3, which is, good lord, less than a month away. For starters, I don't know why they're announcing this now. Microsoft announced that the new Halo is called Halo 5 Guardians. It is going to be coming out in 2015. It is going to be exclusively for the Xbox One, and it's got a different guy besides just Master Chief. It's got a different guy who looks like kind of like Master Chief, but he's different. What else do we know about it? Not much. It's going to run at 60 frames a second, and they had to explain why is it coming out in 2015? Because it isn't finished yet. That's when they're releasing it. It's pretty straightforward there. In the meantime, the rumors flying around currently is that we're going to see a Master Chief collection that collects Halos 1 through 4, probably a remaster of Halo 2, and then they're all together and all pretty HD. And you can go and buy that. I'm guessing that's going to be a thing they're going to announce, but, you know, who knows. Another big game that got announced immediately before E3 with not really much to show for it is Far Cry 4. What do we know about this so far? Well, we know that this guy is the bad guy. Apparently his name is Pagan Min, and apparently the hero of the game is a guy named Ajay Ghale, which I believe is an Indian name, which means that you aren't just playing as Jason Brody, the whitest guy ever. Yeah, again, replaying Far Cry 3 right now. It's a little bit embarrassing how just like, hey, let's do some Sambuca shots. Whoa, it's MIA's Paper Planes. I love this song, bruh. Oh no, all my friends in fitted caps got kidnapped by this mysterious ethnic fellow. What should I ever do? I know, I'll get tribal tats and stab a shark so I can carry more than 3 guns. That game is ridiculous. I love that game. Anyway, Far Cry 4. It's set in a mysterious place called Kyrat, which is a fictional country in the Himalayas. If you pre-order the game, you get some bonus missions, and apparently you get this thing called a harpoon gun. What do we know beyond that? That's really it. Ubisoft could have revealed this the way they did with Far Cry 3 at their big press conference and shown off a wonderful stretch of gameplay, but they decided to opt for box art instead. This, of course, is going to be coming to everything but the Wii U. Speaking of Ubisoft and their weird habit of revealing things anticlimactically or way too far ahead of time, I'd like to remind everyone that Watch Dogs isn't out yet. It's coming out next week, but that game was revealed at E3 2 years ago, so I'm tired of looking forward to it. I'm curious to play it, but it already feels old, and it's not even out yet. Anyway, following closely in Watch Dogs' footsteps of being announced the whole real long-ass time ago and probably taking a while to come out is Tom Clancy's The Division, which was shown off at E3 last year. That was slated for a 2014 release. That's not gonna happen. If you couldn't tell by the crazy ambitious look of the game, that's probably not coming anytime this holiday season. We're probably gonna see a little bit of it at E3, maybe, but it looks like that's definitely a ways off. They're saying 2015, but an anonymous source has said that it's not anywhere close to that. We're probably gonna see that in 2016. I mean, this is an anonymous source, so take it with a grain of salt, but apparently they're really just basically figuring out how this new Snowdrop engine works. In any case, if you were expecting The Division this holiday season, you are gullible and wrong. I'm sorry. If you've seen more than 3 videos I've been in, chances are you've heard me shout moistly about my appreciation for Duke Nukem, the stupidest game character of all time, and how eagerly I look forward to new Duke Nukem games. in spite of the fact that it doesn't seem like those are really happening. A while ago, Interceptor Entertainment was teasing a new game called Duke Nukem Mass Destruction, and they had this teaser site up, and then Gearbox went, we have the rights to him, you can't do that. So in the meantime, apparently Interceptor has gone and completely tweaked everything, and they've announced a new game that's called Bombshell, which actually follows I think an unused character who is going to be a sidekick in one of the various iterations of Duke Nukem Forever. She is Shelly Bombshell Harrison, who is a bomb disposal specialist who took the logical next step and became a mercenary, presumably after her arm got blown off and replaced with a cool cyborg claw. I sort of told this to my girlfriend, and she was like, what, you can't be a bomb specialist with a robot arm? If anything, you'd be better at it, you would think, wouldn't you? Anyway, she has to go save the president from aliens. It is going to be an isometric action RPG. I don't know what to make of this. It could be really cool. It could be the worst thing ever. The trailer doesn't really give us a whole lot to work with. There are some screenshots floating around, but I don't know if playing as scantily clad cyborg girl Skrillex is really gonna wet my gullet for the Duke, satiate my thirst for Duke. Now is the name of the thing that PlayStation is doing that lets you stream old games to your various systems. I was being cute there. That was a clever segue, wasn't it? Well, the good news is that more beta invites are going out for PS3 users who are beta testing that whole thing that lets you stream games on other devices and so forth. And they're also going to be starting a PS4 closed beta. So if you haven't already done that and you're wanting to look for something else to use your PS4 for, you can go and sign up for that. What do we know about this? We know that it works really great if you're at the CES show floor and the servers that you're streaming from are like 100 feet away. As for a pricing model or real life how it works and stuff, we don't know much. PlayStation Now. Find out more about this later. Now, speaking of streaming things, here is a big piece of information. There are rumors flying around that YouTube is going to be buying Twitch TV for $1 billion. This is a rumor right now. There's no actual official confirmation, but according to the internet and some websites, YouTube is gonna buy Twitch, and then right now they're figuring out exactly what the fuck that means. I think that could be really interesting. It'd be cool to see how that stuff gets integrated. Clearly, YouTube has a massive user base and a lot of money to fuck with stuff. What does Twitch have? Twitch has streaming that works. YouTube, sorry, you need to up your game there. Of course, the Twitch community is furious about this in spite of the fact that it's not official. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Tell me. God, I hate talking about business stuff and money. Speaking of money, we're trying to raise some of it, and we're doing shirts with this wonderful picture that Meanderbot sent us. You can go get a Destructoid t-shirt with this on it. It's $20 if you go to teespring.com/DTF_vol_1. There's your information for Tuesday. Newsday. I'm Max Scoville. I have a hole in my head from the doctor. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh, if you're in the Bay Area and you are attending Fanime this weekend in San Jose, that's an anime convention, I will be there, wandering around, I don't know, doing what, talking to people, probably trying to buy some Gundams, ogling the cosplayers. Yeah, come say hello if you see me, I'm perfectly friendly, I'm just very large. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm Max Scoville, take it easy, good night, eat pizza, get naked, get drunk, find a gun, don't do crime. Good night.